This video was made possible by EA Game Changers. Hey everybody, Crystal Gamer here with my first look at Get Famous. We have such a huge update. It's like overwhelming. They've given us so much stuff between Get Famous and the terrain tools and the multi-tier foundations and the first person camera. I mean, the list just goes on how much they did with this update. And I'm so overwhelmed and impressed and happy. But this video in particular is going to try and talk about some of the new features in Get Famous. It's going to be my look at that. So let's get into it. So we are going to go into one of my existing sims. This is an old sim, an old game that I have not played for a very long time, but she's very well established, which is why I'm choosing her. She is a musician. She's actually at work right now, and she's very advanced. She's level 10 on piano and guitar and painting and quite a few things. And I've played her au naturel, no cheating or anything like that on her. She was my original rags to riches. So we're going to look at several things today. Actually, I can show you a few things while she's at work. One of them is she runs a club, and we have some interesting things on the clubs. If you have Get Together, we have this area with the club points that you're probably familiar with. And if we go into the buy club perks, there are a couple of new things with Get Together in here. And so when we scroll down to here, we find them right here. The media boost production, or media production boost rather. This will boost the speed at which your sim gains media production skill while at a club gathering. And the acting boost does the same for your acting skill while at a club gathering. So now you can set up like actors guilds and things like that. You can have clubs for influencers and everything. And not that you couldn't. You could have club for whatever you wanted, but now we have specific skills for that. Isn't that wonderful? So that is pretty cool. Also, I looked at Alicia earlier to see if I could find out like which different things, like what changed. And so one of the big changes that we have is under the Simology tab. Under here, we have public image now, and this would be the area where you normally have all your traits and stuff like that. Only now we have a choice where we can lift this up and we have public image here instead. And so right now we can see that Alicia has a neutral reputation and she's an unknown with 0 fame points. And the fame points you get, obviously, as you get fame. And so we have these slots that we can fill, and that is one thing that I'm looking forward to. I'm going to try and see if I can get her a little famous, and maybe we can get some slots in here filled and find out what all that looks like. Now, my only beef with this, I have a slight complaint about this situation, actually, this unknown situation, because this particular sim, Alicia, she is a concert virtuoso. And in the description of this, she's a level 10 musician. She's up at the top of her game career-wise. And in the description of this, it says that she brings the crowd to its feet at nearly every sold-out performance. So obviously, she would be a bit known. But, you know, maybe that was probably too much to code or whatnot. They figured it wasn't worth the level of effort for doing that code. But I did think it would be nice if she was at least a little bit known, at least if she had a point or two in here. But that's okay. We get to start her from scratch, which is totally fine. Now, there are a couple of things that we don't have to start completely from scratch because she is established. She has a couple of songs written. So when she comes home, one of the things that she's going to do is she's going to license a song. And she can license at piano or at guitar. And you see the little thing there that says that she gets fame? So, wow, she has 3 different guitar songs ready to go. So yeah, so she gets fame for each one of these that she licenses. Now, I think you only get 1 per instrument per week or something like that. So she won't be able to license them all at once, but we'll be able to get her a little fame from that. Okay, so Alicia has come home from work and I'm going to have her license one of her guitar songs. Oh, we have some happenings at the bluff. Let's see what's happening there first. So one thing that's kind of cool is you can see celebrities almost anywhere you're out, and there's also different activities you can do when you're out to get fame points. So now we're up at the Bluffs with Alicia, and one of the things that she can do to get fame points here is she can participate in a dance battle. And so that gives her a little bit of fame. Okay, we're going to kind of speed through her little dance battle here. And we get a message up here that says, on the road to fame, Sims now have the ability to become celebrities. There are many different ways to become a celebrity, and as your sim progresses in their skills and careers, more paths to stardom will become available. Some great ways to become famous include pursuing a career in acting or raising the media production skill via the video station or music station objects. Look for interactions labeled with plus to fame. Each of those will contribute to becoming a superstar. So that's basically what we're doing already with trying to do a couple of dance battles here. So now if I take a look at her fame, you guys can probably barely see it on the video, but she's got a little bit of green there. So she's gained a little bit of fame from doing a couple of dance battles here. Now, there's a couple of other ways that we can get some fame. We can go to her phone and go to the chat, and she's got a couple of different things here where she can update her social media status and add to Simstagram story, and each one of those things gives her fame. So I'm going to do each one of those. Now let's see what that did for us, if it did anything. You can barely see any movement, so I don't think that gives a whole lot of fame points, but you probably get a couple. I'm assuming that if you do it over and over again, you get a little bit more, but I'm going to make the assumption that the game does not allow a whole ton of that. Like, it probably gives you a lot of fame points the first time, and then not so many the second time, third time, fourth time. Like, they probably, at least I would code it so that you can't take advantage of it. I was hoping we would see some celebrities up at the Bluff, but I don't see any here right now, so we're going to head out. Now, there are several other things that can get her fame, and one of them is here we have a piece of music that she has started, something that she started writing, so she can resume this, and she gets plus to fame. So she gets a little bit of fame points for writing music, I guess, and then also, I didn't go over it when we were up at the Bluffs, but if you're out playing guitar, if you have a musician and they're out busking and playing guitar, there are several things, almost all of the options, playing for a group, playing for tips, almost all of them give you plus to fame as well. So many of the music options will give you plus to fame, which to me is a very good thing. I love it. I should point out that the outfit that she has here, the top comes from Get Famous. The pants are leggings that are part of, I'm not sure which pack they're part of, but they were in the game already. So they're leggings because the top, I guess that's listed as a dress. So it's considered a full body piece, but I thought it went pretty well with leggings. I forgot to have her license her music, so we're going to do that right now, and we're going to see if that does anything for her as far as any noticeable fame difference, because so far everything that I've done with fame has created a slight difference. You can see it's very slight, but we don't have a number counter or anything. Ooh, she just got 1-star celebrity. I thought that licensing the music might do something big. So, alright, so she just licensed 2 pieces of music. She is now a 1-star celebrity. So, this tells us Alicia has started down the path to stardom. She has earned her very first fame point, which is hers to keep. Fame points can be used to purchase fame perks within the fame info panel. And with her newfound fame, though, she is now susceptible to developing a fame quirk. I don't believe I've ever said fame that many times in that short of a time period ever. Okay, so anyway, a fame quirk is a behavioral oddity shaped by the actions she takes. Okay, so let's take a look at the fame points and what we can do with them. Okay, so right now Alicia has 1 fame point to spend, and she can spend it on any of these 3 bottom items. So these are her fame perks over here. Over here are her famed quirks. And the quirks we don't have, we don't choose those. They happen based on her behavior. These we do choose, but probably the coolest thing about this section, in my opinion, is that you can reset this. You can reset it by quitting the spotlight and doing a cleanse. Well, no, this is stay out of the spotlight. I take that back. I'm not sure if that resets it. Doing a cleanse definitely resets it. So you can do a celebrity cleanse, and you do that by going on your phone and choosing celebrity cleanse. And so that will reset all of this, and you'll get your fame points back, which is a beautiful thing. Like, you can reset it without losing all of your fame points, and then you can select a different path. So for right now, we have 3 choices. We have this one here, which is the corporate partnership. This is very good if you're working with the video station and the music station and you're going to be that type of influencer. I think that this is probably the best pick. I want Alicia to get involved in that a little bit, particularly the music station. However, let's hold off and look at the others here. The next one is the networking, which gives her a little bit of a leg up when dealing with celebrities. So she makes a better impression on celebrities and all of that stuff. And so it might help her to earn a little fame faster with that. So that's the socialization option. And then this third option, the noticeable option, this is the career-based option. Now, considering where Alicia is career-wise, she is at the top of her game career-wise. She's at the top of her skills in all of the creativity aspects and all of that. I think that choosing this option is the best one, the one that makes the most sense for her right now. So I'm going to choose that for her fame perk. So she's a 1-star celebrity, a notable newcomer, and she has 1 fame perk so far. So excellent. Now, since she just licensed some music, I think that this is a good time to update her social media. And while she does that, I'm going to make my way inside and show you guys also that there are some other options. When we get to the computer, we can donate to an online charity. Now, she's got some money, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to have her donate $1,000, and we can see as soon as I click on donate $1,000, look at this. We get plus for fame on any one of these that we donate. Doesn't let us know how much, but we get something. The biggest decision here, in my opinion, is which one to donate to, and I think Dragon the Dinosaur Fund is just working for me right now. Now, also on the computer is the social networking option, and that gives us several fame options. We can upload a viral video. That adds to fame. We can update social media status, and we can share an image, and all of those actions add to fame. You can also book a celebrity cleanse through the computer as well as the phone. I mentioned that via phone before, and I think, let's see, where is that? Here we go. 275 simoleons. It's under the household option to book a celebrity cleanse there. And under the computer, under more choices, we have book celebrity cleanse there. So that is your way to get your fame perks, fame points back if you want to get these points back, and choose different options if you decide later on. So I think that's perfect that we can do that. Now, there's another way that she can get fame points. Notice she has all kinds of artwork around. She's also an artist. So we can see, I can sell this to the art gallery for 2,482 simoleons. So this is worth a ton of money. And we see we get plus to fame from doing that. So why not? So another thing I wanted to look at real quickly was first-person camera. So Alicia is sitting down to eat right now, and I'm in first-person camera mode. So it's very interesting. And especially when she gets up, like, brace yourself. Oh my God. I thought it was going to be a very good thing, but when they move around on their own, as you can see, they go all over the place. So it's kind of tough. Their heads move around a lot, and basically the camera is in the middle of their forehead. And so, yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. It's good, but it's a little bit tough to work with and get used to, I think. I think that it could use some more stability rather than go with the Sims head movements everywhere, because the Sims head movements are just a little bit too much. You want the general direction, but not every little move of their head, I think. But, yeah, so it's not quite as useful of a feature as I thought, but it is still kind of cool going in that mode. So I was hoping to advance her a little bit before taking her to Del Sol, but it's taken a little bit too long to get her up to 2 stars. I have her almost there, but it's kind of taken forever. Or it's not really taken forever. It's just, yeah, I just want to get there. I want to see it. I'm being impatient. That's what's happening, really. So I know we can't get into this first building. I can try, but she's only a 1-star celebrity at this point, so we can try to order a drink. Well, whoops. Order favorite drink, if I can make that happen. And then what we're going to see is she's going to be like, no, I can't do it. Yep, she's telling me no. But I wanted to look at this place anyway, because, man, yeah, this is a cool looking place. I love this fence trim. Love this fence. Oh my God. That stuff is life. And the doors and everything. Yeah. Really like some of the stuff that comes with this pack. But anyway, I just wanted to show this for a second, and I guess we should take a quick look on the inside. So the second floor has kind of a loft area. Stairs are here, and it's kind of a loft area. And you can go out to this balcony here. And that's about it for the second floor. The first floor is where the award ceremonies are done. So if your sim is ever high enough in fame to attend award or to maybe be nominated for an award, then they end up going here for the award ceremony. I do believe that's what happens. Oh God, look at these bathrooms with the gold. Oh, that's fabulous. Okay, so I just wanted to get a look at this place. So, all right, so this is supposed to be like the hottest spot in town. All right. Now, let's see about going to some place that maybe they can get in. And I just realized when I went in before, I kind of skipped over this part. If you haven't seen this yet, so this is the map area, and up here is the Mirage Park. So this is the cheaper homes, and but probably still not really cheap compared to like Newcrest or someplace like that. And then the pinnacles are here. So this to me is probably the equivalent of Beverly Hills. Now, the place that I just tried to visit that we couldn't get in because she's only a 1-star celebrity is Studio PBP. So hottest spot in town it's listed as, and same thing here is hottest spot in town. Now these two, the fitness trait, or the fitness place, Pectoral Fitness, is an up and coming hotspot. So that's kind of interesting to me that a fitness center is a up and coming hotspot. But this lounge is also an up and coming hotspot. Wow, like say that 5 times fast. So let's try to go to this other hotspot that hopefully our folks should be able to get in. We're just seeing if she can get in the place. This is actually my first look. I have not been to Del Sol yet. I have not checked it out yet. So, oh, this has kind of like a movie theater feel in the front with this. Oh, I love that. That is fabulous. Great design. Haha. I love that sign. That is wonderful. Okay. So she should be able to get in here. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. No one is around here. And she lost her entourage. She had a whole bunch of people with her that the game did not even give me the option of bringing them with me when I switched location. That seems like it might be wrong. I feel like the game gave me that option before, or typically, but I guess not now. Okay, so one thing about this place, I just took a little walk, and when we go upstairs, here, there is a door with a rope and a bouncer. And so I'm going to send her over here. We're supposed to have some interactions as far as being able to get in. Yes. Okay. So bouncer interaction. So bouncer is a new thing in the game. And so you can hire a bouncer for a venue like this, obviously. And you see we have a few different choices. We can fight to get inside, convince to get inside, or bribe to get inside. I'm going to try with the convince. She's got a 10 charisma, so maybe there's a chance. She's pretty high in charisma. Oh, well, that was pretty easy. So he already said, all right, you've convinced me. Just don't go causing any trouble. This isn't just some dive for normal people. Okay, so she's got exclusive access beyond the door. So wonder if she'll meet anyone famous in there, it asks. The only thing is there is actually no one in there. But I wanted to see if she could do the bouncer interactions. Okay, so we can do a few different things with celebrities. I attempted an introduction and that's already done. It didn't go over so well. Should probably wait before trying that again. Okay, good to know. We can ask for selfie, ask for photos. I just asked for a photo since everyone's kind of going crazy with photos. You can ask for autographs, hugs. Hug might be a little overboard. And that's about it. You're kind of limited with celebrities. I'm assuming that changes once you get higher levels, since my Alicia is only a 1-star, almost 2-star celebrity. And I don't know if this interaction gets her any fame, but it doesn't look like her stuff is moving at all. But maybe, I don't know if she should try for an autograph or not. That's one of the new hairstyles. Look at this dude. I kind of like that hairstyle. No, he's not wanting to give an autograph either. But so anyway, we can see at least what happens with a celebrity, all the action around them and how much attention they get and all of that stuff. So it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. So one final element that I wanted to take a look at today is this music mixer. This is a new item that comes with Get Famous that I absolutely love. It's under the activities and skills. Let me quickly go to the pack here so that I can find it. And it's right here. It is the Mixmaster music station for 1,500 simoleons. And so this allows you to create your own music tracks and get them out there into the world. And so I have Alicia over here playing on this. I've had her playing on it for a little bit, so she's already a little bit advanced in it. And so the first option you get when you have this is produce a new track. And you can see she's already produced a track. So she has a track that she can release and she can get fame from that. She can remix a track, burn a track. So she has a few different options here. And she has a track, I believe, in her inventory somewhere. I'm not going to worry about that right now. She does have one in her inventory somewhere. Maybe I can just click release. Oh, here we go. If I click release track, we can see she's got a few different songs in her inventory that have not been released yet. Now, I think that release works a little bit like licensing a song on the piano or the guitar. I think that you can release it, get a few fame points, and then you only have so long before, or you have to wait so long before you can do it again. Now you can see that there's a quality difference here. So this first one here, the quality is poor. This one here, it's normal. And this one here, it's outstanding. And obviously we have a big difference, a $1, a $50, and a $100. And so I think we'll release this one and, maybe get some traction from that. Now she's producing another track. I'm going to click the remix thing here and show you the options there. We have a few different options and these options change a little bit. It seems to depend on what kind of track she decides to do. These options change a little bit. So I can turn some of these on if I want. Let's say we turn a couple of those things on and then I decide to burn the track. Now it'll ask me to name the creation. Those other tracks that we had up, they were tracks that obviously I'd had her burn already. And so I can name the creation. This is fine for me. I'm just going to keep what it has in there and keep the hashtags. I'm not quite sure exactly where the hashtags are used. I don't know if they're used in our object search or what, but nonetheless, I'm just going to say, okay, say yes to that. We should see it in our inventory. There we go. So this is a $50 one, quality normal. Now, there are a couple of options too, because we can send a copy to the label. And I've tried each one of these labels so far. This label seems to be like for newer people, not that great. This one seems to be a more advanced label, and this seems to be in between. So we'll try the in between again, and yeah, get the most promising message from them. At least they say, well, maybe they might be able to sign her sometime. Whereas the other ones are kind of like, not on your life, it'll never happen. Now, one thing I don't know, when I click produce track, some of these come up with something next to them and some don't. And I don't know exactly what that means. I think maybe there's a chance of making a better track with one of those, but I'm not entirely positive. But it is a skill, and as she gets better on the skill, she, I believe, has a higher chance of making better quality products. And there is a price difference on those products. And then you can sell them too. So, you can drag them over and sell them if you want. We probably don't need the lousy $1 one, but nonetheless, I'll worry about sales later. I just wanted to show this item as a last thing that I was kind of interested in, because I have a couple of musical sims. I really like to play musicians for some reason. I don't know. I kind of have a thing with musicians. But in any case, I think that we'll leave it off there. I know some of you may be expected me to do something along the build line for today, but because I have Katarina and she in my LP and she's a musician, I really wanted to know how this particular pack was going to affect her as a musician and how she would be able to get fame points. So I wanted to look at that aspect of it first. Now, I do want to put something out in regard to building, and kind of the only time for me to do that is tomorrow. And I'm really hoping that my LP viewers don't get too upset with me if I push Katarina's LP off to next week so that I can do one more video focused on Get Famous tomorrow on the build element. So hopefully folks don't get too upset with me for that, but I'd like to do that. In any case, if you like this video, please do remember to hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. It helps us YouTubers out a ton, and I'd appreciate it a whole bunch. Thanks so much for spending the time with me today, and I hope to see you all back again next time. Bye now.